The story of Amara and her dog. In the quiet little town of Ubechi, nestled within the heart of Ogara, lived a cheerful child named Amara. She was a beautiful girl with bright eyes and a heart full of kindness. Everyone in Ubechi loved her, not just for her beauty, but for the warmth she carried wherever she went. Amara lived with her mother and father in a small clay house surrounded by tall palm trees and the laughter of neighbors. Her days were filled with joy, songs, and the gentle hum of life in the village. But what made Amara's world truly special was her little dog, Toby. Toby was more than a pet. He was her best friend. Every morning, when the sun rose over the red earth of Ubechi, Amara and Toby would run through the fields, chasing butterflies and playing by the stream. When her mother sent her on errands, Toby trotted faithfully beside her, his tail wagging with pride. Even when Amara went to the village school, Toby often followed her. He would wait by the gate, watching her with loyal eyes until the teacher noticed and gently sent him back home. The children would laugh and Amara would smile, knowing Toby would be waiting for her after class. Life in Ubechi was peaceful, filled with laughter, stories, and the rhythm of drums that echoed through the evenings. But one day, something happened, something that changed everything. A strange silence fell upon Ubechi land. The birds stopped singing, and the air grew heavy with sadness. The people whispered among themselves, their faces clouded with worry. No one knew what had caused it, but the joy that once filled the town seemed to fade away. Amara could feel it too. The laughter that once danced through her home was gone, replaced by quiet voices and anxious hearts. Even Toby seemed to sense the change, staying close to her side, his usual playfulness replaced by a soft whimper. That day marked the beginning of a story that would test the courage of a little girl and her loyal dog. A story that would remind the people of Ubechi that even in the darkest times, love and hope could still shine through. The journey begins. Determined to bring back the happiness to Ubechi, Amara and Toby set out on their journey. Amara clutched a small backpack filled with essentials, while Toby trotted beside her, his ears perked up for any signs of danger. They walked through the familiar fields and into the dense forest that bordered the village. The forest was both enchanting and daunting, with towering trees and a canopy that filtered the sunlight into dappled patterns on the ground. Amara had always loved the forest's secrets, but today it felt different, quieter, more mysterious. Toby stayed close, his presence a comforting reminder that she was not alone. The wise old owl. As dusk approached, they came upon an ancient tree, its branches heavy with age and wisdom. Perched on one of these branches was a wise old owl named Oke. Known throughout the forest for his knowledge, Oke had seen generations of villagers come and go. "Hello, Amara," Oke hooted softly, his eyes twinkling in the fading light. "I've been expecting you." Amara was surprised but grateful. "Okay, can you help us? The joy has left Ubechi and we don't know why." Oke nodded slowly. "The source of the sadness lies in the heart of the forest where the spirit of the trees resides. She has withdrawn her blessings, but I sense it is not too late to win them back." Into the heart of the forest. With Oke's guidance, Amara and Toby ventured deeper into the forest. The path was winding and overgrown, but Oke's directions were clear. As they traveled, Amara thought about her friends and family, and how much she missed the laughter that used to fill the air. Finally, they reached a clearing where an ancient tree stood alone, its bark shimmering under the moonlight. This was the home of the spirit of the trees. Amara approached with Toby by her side, her heart pounding with both fear and hope. A heartfelt plea. "Spirit of the trees, please hear me," Amara called out softly. "Ubechi is lost without your light. We need your help to bring back the joy we've lost." For a moment, there was silence. Then, a gentle breeze rustled the leaves and a soft, melodious voice filled the clearing. "Amara, your heart is pure and your love for your village is strong, but the people have forgotten to honor the gifts of nature, And I am saddened. Amara nodded, understanding. We will do better. I promise to remind everyone in Ubichi of the beauty and importance of the world around us. The spirit of the trees sighed, her voice like a lullaby. Very well, Amara. I will restore the joy to Ubichi, but remember your promise. With that, a warm light enveloped the clearing, and Amara felt a rush of joy and peace. Toby barked happily, sensing the change. Homecoming. As Amara and Toby made their way back to Ubichi, they found the world transformed. The birds sang once more, and the air was filled with the fragrance of blooming flowers. When they reached the village, they were greeted by smiles and laughter. The darkness of worry lifted. Amara kept her promise, helping her village remember the importance of cherishing nature. Together with Toby, she ensured that Ubichi remained a place of joy and love, where the bond between a little girl and her dog became a legend told through generations.